Hey guys, Ben49Nerp here, and this is that controversial video I talked to you about. This stuff is all off the top of my head, so it might be all over the place, but whatever. I want to talk to you guys about 4 things today, and they all kind of tie together. They're things that people get really mad about. The things are scamming, gambling, donations, and luring. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to say that it is assumed that none of anything is sold for real-life money, because that just takes it to the next level where it actually is really bad. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't believe any of these are bad or should be against the rules or should even be frowned upon. Because, alright, first let's talk about luring, okay? Luring is a thing that, a lot of people consider scamming as well. So I'm going to talk about luring and scamming. I got lured once. I was about level 10, and I lost my steel two-hander. It was my bank at the time, though. Like, it was a big deal. And I was really sad that I lost my steel two-hander. But after that day, I never trusted people in the wild again. I mean, this was back in the day when I was, like, a total noob. When it's like, hey, man, hey, noob, basically. Follow me to the wild and blah, blah, blah. So, the good old days, so I did, and I lost my steel two-hander, like I said. Tragic, tragic day. But I never followed people into the wild again. I will never get lured, I am not that stupid. I will never go into the wild. Like, I won't even, do a Slayer task in the wild, with my bank. I feel bad about, going to the Chaos Tunnels and Bandos. But, so that taught me to be cautious. The same thing with scamming, if somebody scams you in a trade, it teaches you to double-check the second trade window. This isn't very old RuneScape Classic where there wasn't a second trade window, This is now where there's, 18 flashing lights when someone changes something and all kinds of stuff. So, just be careful and you won't get scammed. And when you do get scammed, if you do, it's going to make you more cautious. So, I don't think of scamming and stuff as a bad thing. Alright, so now that we talked about scamming and luring really quick, like I said, we're not talking about, I know, some lures, they sell stuff, they sell the money they make for real-life gold, but, a lot of them don't, I'd say that most people that play this game, do not, most people that have a ton of money in this game don't sell stuff for real-life money, because that's pretty... Alright, sorry about that. That's pretty ridiculous to sell stuff for real-life money, in my opinion. But, if I had bills and bills and bills, I would probably do it because, I was talking to my friend GRS about this, and I said, if you're selling, 40 mil for, 30 bucks or something, that's pretty stupid, But if you have, 30 bill, and it's I can buy a new car with this, RuneScape's not going to be around forever. You're going to have that brand new Mustang for quite a long time. I don't know. That's my opinion on it. But real world trading really is bad. But I just feel at that level, it's still bad. I would do it, though. I'm not going to lie. All right. So next thing I want to talk about is donations. People are really complaining these days about donations and shout-outs and all kinds of stuff like that, and I'm going to consider those in the same category because, shout-outs, you get a donation kind of for a shout-out. It's not the same thing because it's buying something basically, but it's close to around the same thing. So I don't think of that as really a problem. Am I jealous? Yeah. Am I jealous of Chris Archie for having 3.5 bill? And, well, he has much more than that, probably. I don't actually know his bank. But, yeah. Am I jealous of him for, having billions of gold that he didn't actually make that people gave him? Yeah. I'm super jealous of that. But do I think it's a bad thing? No. It's, at the end of the day, it's just a game. And I hate it when people say that, when you take something that you're really passionate about seriously. I hate it when people are like, it's just a game, man, calm down. No, but I don't know. I play RuneScape more or less like a single player guy. I really do. Now, would I take donations? Yes, I would. But here's the thing. I've promised myself, and I'm going to say this on video, I will not use donations. Like, if I'm ever big on YouTube, I will not use donations to max or anything. I won't. I will buy, like, rares and stuff with them, but I will not use them to max because I feel like that would almost ruin the game. Now, if a friend or a subscriber gives me, like, 2 mil, I'll use it on smithing. Or something, like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about, like, if somebody is like, here's, like, 3 bill, go max or something, I'd be like, yeah, I'll buy a party hat set. You can't actually buy a party hat set for 3 bill, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's just how I am, because I like the feeling of accomplishment when you get those levels, but that's just me. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to talk about, what was it? There was scamming, luring, donations, and it wasn't shoutouts. It wasn't luring, like I said. Luring, scamming, donations, and I can't think of it. How can I not think of this? Just a second. Oh yes, the thing that I could not think of was gambling. That is something that people don't like dicers. People don't. I mean, dicing isn't really in the game, but they have like the IRC chat dicing, and they have all this stuff, and people like want it removed, and Jagex doesn't like it, and all kinds of stuff. Why? Why does it matter? To me, it falls in the same category as scamming. If people are gonna scam, so be it. But it's not just that. It's absolutely ridiculous for you to care that somebody is making money off of gambling. If I want to go give this 13 mil to Stokenut and have a chance at winning a divine, if it's like white or black flowers or whatever he's doing nowadays, which is, I see those in my subscription box all the time, and it's kind of annoying, but whatever. He can, and I don't care because it's not me. I've tried dicing a few times, and I've lost for the most part. I don't think I've ever won money. I've definitely lost way more than I've won. But it's just ridiculous that people actually care about this stuff. And that's my opinion on it. I'm going to actually end it on that because, well, I think it's pretty stupid that people get all mad about things that don't affect them at all. And, I want to say one more thing. Silent Core, Dan, I'm sorry, but you made a mistake. Like, seriously, with starting that YouTube drama, what you need to do, if you have a problem with someone, and I'm saying this at the end of the video, most people probably won't even watch this, but if you have a problem with something, talk it up with them personally, like privately, Don't be like, oh my gosh, Chris Archie is doing all of this terrible stuff. He's taking donations and stuff, all this stuff that was already known, but I'm going to make a big deal about it. It's ridiculous. And he even had the audacity, which is funny because I'm recording with Audacity. I don't know why I thought that was funny. To say that he didn't try to start YouTube drama. I don't know. I like Silent Core. I think he makes good videos. I think he's a cool guy. I wouldn't mind knowing him. But that was a mistake on his part. End of story. Goodbye, Finn. Whatever.